Kurt from So Many Activities with Kurt and Tanya. Today we're going to do one recipe that has 3 different uses for us. It's a Pinto Bean recipe. We use it for refried beans. We use it for beans in our chili, and we also just use it for beans with cornbread for a meal. So we're going to go ahead and get started. These are the things that we use: cast iron pan, pressure cooker multifunction, stock pot, and our ingredients that we're going to cover right now. Okay. We start off with 6 cups of dried pinto beans, 1 12-ounce package of bacon, 1 large onion, 8 cups of chicken broth, 4 cups of water with 1 chicken bouillon cube, 1 ham hock, 6 teaspoons of chili powder, 3 teaspoons of paprika, 1½ teaspoons of cumin, 1½ teaspoons of onion powder, 1½ teaspoons of garlic powder, and 2 sliced jalapenos. In this process, we don't soak our beans overnight. We don't soak them for an hour. We don't soak them at all. We just put them in a stock pot and cover it with 2 inches of water. And once it starts to boil, we let it boil for 10 minutes, and we go ahead and skim off all the crud that rises to the surface, foamy, nasty looking gunk. And after it boils, and it's not a hard boil, it's a rolling boil. And after it boils for 10 minutes, we go ahead and drain the water, drain the beans into a colander, and wash them all off with cold water. We go ahead and clean the stock pot out and fill it with fresh water, and we repeat that process 2 more times. Okay, we have our beans on the stove. One thing that I need to mention is before you start to cook your beans, we need to go ahead and sort those out. They're normally pretty good about not having the bad beans in them and everything, but sometimes it happens, or you'll get little rocks or pebbles in there. Go ahead and make sure that all that stuff is pulled out, because that's the last thing you want to do is bite down on a rock and break a tooth. And this is the stuff I'm talking about, all the gunk that comes up. So we want to go ahead and try and get all that out. Some of the beans come with it, fine. Just try and get as much of that out as you can. Okay, once it comes to the soft rolling boil, that timer is going to be for 10 minutes. And once the set your timer for 10 minutes, and once it 10 minutes is up, we're going to go ahead and drain the water, wash the beans, wash the pot, and we'll do 2 more cycles. We'll show you what I'm talking about when the 10 minutes is up. Okay, the 10 minutes is up, so we can go ahead, strain these out. As you can tell, makes a lot of beans, so we're going to go ahead and rinse out our pot. Rinse the beans off really well, cold water. Try and get the excess water out, get all that stuff clean. Dump these back in the pot. And fill it up again, approximately 2 inches above the beans. And we're going to repeat this process 2 more times. All right, welcome back. We are on our 3rd round of boiling the beans. So we're going to go ahead and start the bacon and the onion. I said when you chop the bacon in the beginning, Make sure it's at least partially frozen because it makes it that much easier and it's not all messy. So we'll go ahead and start to brown the bacon, get it all nice and crispy. Once the bacon starts to cook a little bit, we'll go ahead and add the onion. All right, bacon's sizzling up real good. I'm gonna go ahead and add the onion and get all that bacon fat in there. Bacon fat rules. I'm just gonna cook this until the bacon crisps up a little bit and the onions become translucent. Okay, now that we have the bacon browned up, we're gonna go ahead and dump it into our crock pot. Everything goes in there, all the bacon fat, all the onion. Now we're gonna pour in the chicken broth. The water. Our chicken bouillon cube. Our ham hock. And we will finish the process once the beans are finished with their third cycle. It should be about another 5 minutes. All right, the third boil is over. I went ahead and drained all the water, and we're just gonna take our beans and drop them right in. All the beans are in. Now we're gonna add our spices. That's cumin. This is red pepper, onion, paprika, and garlic. Next, we're gonna throw all of our jalapenos on the top. We're just gonna get a spoon and stir it all in. Now that we have all of our spices in and our jalapenos, we're just gonna stir it up. Be kind of gentle, don't smash the beans. Okay. We're gonna get our lid. Set it to no steam. There's a setting on here for beans and chili, and actually I add another 15 minutes. So 35 and start. Once this is done, we're going to, once the buzzer goes off, we're gonna let it sit for another 10 minutes. And at 10 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and release the pressure on the pressure cooker. All right, welcome back. It got done cooking for the 35 minutes, and then we extended it to 10 minutes after that to cool down. We're gonna go ahead and open it up. There it is. and stir it around. Oh, look at that ham hock. Those beans perfectly cooked. All right, so what we're gonna do, we use, like I said, we're gonna use these for chili beans. It's gonna pretty much be 4 cups. I'm gonna try and drain all that liquid off. There. One more half. And we'll put that away. We freeze it, or if we're gonna go ahead and make chili, which we are here in a minute. Next one, we're gonna go ahead, and this is if we just want pinto beans and cornbread. We want the sauce or the juice in here as well for that one. Same thing, about 4 cups. Let's get one more scoop of beans in there. There we go. There's another 4 cups. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take out the ham hock, and quite a bit of this liquid. We'll go ahead and add that back in. Okay, we like to actually cut the ham hock up and put it in with the pinto beans for cornbread. We're going to go ahead and put that off to the side for right now. I'm going to drain off all of this liquid, and we'll add this back in if needed. Now we're going to make refried beans. I guess guilt-free refried beans because there's no lard or anything in it. All right, now that we drained out some of the liquid, I'm just going to go ahead and put this in, turn it on. Emulsify the beans. Now you can blend these all the way down to nothing. I actually like to keep some chunks in there, but we'll go ahead and keep on blending. Okay. Well, we have one recipe for pinto beans and 3 different meals from it. We have just the regular beans for cornbread and beans. We have the beans for chili, and we have the refried beans. Turned out great. No lard, no oil, no grease, nothing like that. I guess you get a little bit from the bacon, but bacon rules, so we're good. I hope you enjoyed this. We had fun doing it. Please hit subscribe or like or comment at the bottom. Any comments are appreciated and welcome. Thank you very much.